fun stuff. I got to get your read on all the drama. What from 50,000 feet? What are you seeing with Embiid?
Man, oh man! I mean, I wish I was there more, a little bit more, like on site, man, getting a better pulse on this whole thing. I mean, I was as surprised as anybody at the start of the year that he wasn't playing. I didn't see that coming, really, based on the fact that he played on Team USA, and then there's another period of time where you got off and you're getting yourself ready for the season. And obviously I was super excited for the Sixers, adding Paul George and seeing what that was going to look like. And from a talent perspective, they closed the gap a little bit with Boston. So I really wanted to see this team at full strength. And then, we get ready to start the year. He's not there. It's very, very, very vague and ambiguous about what exactly is going on with him. They get defensive about even questioning it in the beginning, but they don't really give you a good indication of what exactly is going on. Left knee management. I mean, it's just so bizarre, like the way it was even labeled from the beginning. And then he comes out and announces, I'm not playing back-to-backs anymore. So we're all trying to deal with this and cope with what does it mean. I said when I heard all that, first of all, Anthony, I thought that was really foreboding of what this year was going to be like for him. If you're in that state coming into the season,
yeah,
and with his history of injuries, I don't know how you expect to get a ton out of him this year, and certainly be ready for a 2-month stretch April 15th, because that's really what this is about anymore with Embiid. And so I had a bad feeling in my stomach, like, man, you're dealing with this now when you've had maximum amount of ability to rest and strengthen and like get yourself as ready as you're going to be opening night, unless you've had some sort of off-season surgery, right? Guys go through that. You get off-season surgery, and then maybe it takes you a while, before you see somebody. That's not what we're talking about here. So the fact that he's not close to ready at the start of the season, I thought was a terrible sign for the Sixers. And then obviously he is in a very defensive mindset. And look, I thought that what was written was over the line myself. I thought that it crossed the boundaries, I thought, of professionalism. It seemed personal. It seemed like it was bothering that particular reporter more than it should that he wasn't playing. And so I kind of understand how upset and frustrated Embiid was. Obviously, you can't put your hands on anybody ever in that situation, but I do think lines were crossed. And I think with all of the other stuff that he's already feeling, and the defensiveness of not playing, and the questioning of him and his toughness and his integrity and his commitment to the game and all of that stuff he's been hearing, it all sort of exploded the other night. And now, we'll see what the fallout is and the repercussions are going forward. The first thing is, you got to find out, when's this guy going to be available and how long is he going to be available? How often is he going to be available? Is he going to be available when you need him most for a 2-month stretch, if that's what it takes?